The hidden childhood of Krishna that changes everything we know. Disclaimer: this is not just mythology. What follows is drawn from scriptures, legends, and hidden fragments of history. You are about to step into a mystery that has haunted humanity for thousands of years. Imagine this. You are not in a temple. You are not listening to a priest. You are walking through the ruins of an ancient village, the air heavy with silence, and every stone seems to whisper the same name, Krishna. But not as a god on a pedestal, not as a warrior king, as a child whose very play bent the laws of reality. The first stories of Krishna do not sound like childhood games at all. They sound like field reports. A newborn radiating light inside a locked prison. A father crossing a raging river only to find the waters parting at his feet. Was this faith? Or was someone documenting an event they could not explain in words? In Gokul, the stories become stranger. A baby who drained the life from a woman whose very touch was poison. A child lifted high into the sky by a whirlwind, surviving when no human could. These are not the stories of innocence. They are the stories of resilience, of a force cloaked in the body of a boy. And then, the most chilling record. Yashoda, his foster mother, peering into her son's mouth to scold him, only to see not mud, not teeth, not a child, but galaxies. Suns, moons, constellations spinning in an endless void. Was this only the imagination of a mother in awe? Or did she look into something she was never meant to see? A window into the infinite, contained within the frame of a child? And still, Krishna laughed, played, and ran barefoot through the mud. Yet every detail of his childhood seems designed to hint at something hidden. His flute was no ordinary music. Ancient accounts say his notes could still rivers, freeze animals, and make humans fall into trance. Science today tells us that frequencies beyond hearing can alter states of consciousness, shift emotions, and even heal. Did Krishna's music hold a code? A resonance that connected him not just to people, but to the forces of nature itself. Even the ground he walked on is not silent. Archaeologists in the Braj region have uncovered ruins with impossible alignments, stones magnetized as though charged with energy, chambers that amplify sound in ways that modern engineers struggle to replicate. Why here, of all places? Why in the land of Krishna's childhood? Were these not temples, but instruments? Instruments that interacted with him. The child who glowed, the child who played, the child who seemed more like a messenger than a villager. If we look closely, Krishna's childhood is not just myth, it is a code, a pattern of events that whispers of technologies we do not understand, of powers we cannot name, of a presence that seems less earthly and more cosmic. And that brings us to a terrifying thought. If such a child lived once among us, what would he become as he grew older? Because the stories do not fade. They grow darker, more impossible, of mountains lifted with one hand, of cosmic serpents subdued, of battles fought not by men, but by forces that seem almost otherworldly. And those are the stories we are about to uncover next. You are watching God Is an Astronaut. Subscribe now, because the next chapter takes us deeper into Krishna's adolescence, a stage where the mysteries only intensify, and where the line between history, mythology, and something far beyond this earth begins to blur.